But why do you do these things? I mean, why? Well, what's important? Let me tell you why it's important. It's called business. It's called business. Because when you have a rallying cry in and around arts, your business grows. And the more we do, particularly with our young people, involving them in the arts, guess what? The more our business grows. So you may think, well, that's sort of selfish. It's not selfish. People need a rallying call. And for us, the arts, of course in Ireland we have a rich history of arts. It's just the way we do business.
We here all know that the arts contribute a unique, special, and kind of magical connector to communities. Communities exist in all sizes and shapes. Bank of America's community is global, but I can't tell you how pleased we are to be here among communities of all those sizes and shapes, because the paradigm is the same. That connecting tissue, that magic, that business model, if you will, is the same, whether we're talking a global community or a local community. The other thing I want to say is we're especially honored to be acknowledged by the Business Committee on the Arts, because, you know, it wasn't so long ago that this notion that corporate support of the arts was a good idea was part of the conventional wisdom. There was a lot of work that went into making that be so. And this organization, its legacy organization, the movement that it engendered, has a lot of credit to be taken for making that a reality, for making us want to be here as a group. And so they congratulate us, and I congratulate them right back.
We really have the easy job. The tough stuff, the heavy lifting, is done by the arts organizations that daily impact the lives of people. When we look at our corporate responsibility function, we are tasked with taking some of our benefits, some of our revenue, and figuring out how to be relevant to society, how to make an impact, how to be a benefit to the societies in which we operate. And when I think about that function and when I think about that role, I kind of turn to one of my favorite historic figures, Winston Churchill. And there's a story about him, that during World War II, when he was significantly struggling to figure out how to fund the war effort, he met with his finance director, his Secretary of Finance. And one of the things top of the finance director's list was cutting funding to the arts. And Winston Churchill said, "If we cut the arts, what are we fighting for?" He recognized that arts, yeah, absolutely. Winston Churchill recognized that the arts are the expression of our soul. They are our intellectual enlightenment. They are the thing that gives quality of life to every culture, community, and to those of us as individuals.
And I want to tell you something that just brings this all home for me. There's a little girl. Her name is Amy Gallagher. I think Alltech talked about the Irish, something about Irish a few minutes ago. But Amy enters our photo contest every year. And I think she's 12 now, but she started out when she was much younger. And she takes pictures of pigs and lizards and snakes and whatever she can find. But she enters our photo contest every year. And it's important to us that we bring this contest or this interest to South Texas. And it makes my heart feel really good when I see her every year and she's got her picture of her pig or her lizard or whatever she's got. Because she's going to be an artist one of these days, and she already is.
But it is about the artists. It's not about us. Artists will continue, as I've shared before, artists will continue to produce whether they get a dime for us. That's what they do. That's what they live for. It's our privilege to be able to support those artists. It's our legacy. And it's a legacy that'll stand for our future. What we do, how we support the arts, will speak about our generation about what we believe in, what we believe is important.
But the arts have been such an integral part of building my firm's history, both the visual and performing arts, that I don't really know whether it should be business for the arts or arts for business. My belief is the arts give us so much more than I could ever hope to give back.
We've put a lot of effort into building a community on which we depend, and we're terrifically honored that our support for the arts is recognized here tonight. We also support the arts because we feel sort of a kindred spirit with the creative energy of an orchestra, a theater, a museum. We know that these are important aspects, these are important strengths of our community, and we try to serve the Tampa Bay area in the same kind of way. And we hope that you in all your communities will see your own newspapers as strengths of those communities where you live and that you love, and that occasionally our own work rises to the level of art.
I think we all share the passion and the vision for ensuring that arts remains accessible in our communities. It's so important to have every generation continue to explore and learn and really participate in the arts in our communities. The arts is a window into diverse cultures and values and ways of thinking. And as a company with employees and partners and customers all over the world and in global communities, we have a lot of cultural diversity. And so the arts is the bridge to that diversity and to those communities.